it just made me sad because we do a number on our children in relation to the topic of sex. You know, I bleep the word out in my videos because I don't know if it's something that's going to get flagged. Y'all act really weird around that topic. And you're transferring that weirdism to your children. And you're raising the next generation of deviants. Confused individuals, people who don't know who they are in their sexuality, people who can't even open up in the bedroom, depending on what biases you transferred to them. We need to check that. We have a whole demographic that's fighting to stop being terrorized simply for their chosen. We have a whole nother demographic who actually identifies as that demographic but can't admit to it because they're afraid to be socially ostracized. We have another demographic who is so confused and so angry within themselves for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate here. But they attack the other demographic. They hate the other demographic. What does the other demographic say back to you so deeply that it evokes an emotion? Something that evokes an emotion from me affects me somehow, has some sort of hold on me. So, what does the LGBTQ plus community do to you that evokes violence from you? That's something worth exploring. What's good, y'all? I'm LoneeAppleton. I'm a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, reposting videos with your community so that we can grow, as well as supporting the community by putting a tip in the tip jar, shopping the merch, and picking up your copy of What's the Best That Can Happen at LoneeTaylorArt.com. Yes, it's a real book, and you too can hold one in your hand once you order. The merch is real too. Okay. But to tie it into the last video ending, I really think that we need to, at age appropriate levels, let our children know it's okay to hold hands, not encourage it, but hold their hand. I hold my boys' hands and my kids' hands across the street, and then I let it go. But maybe it's okay just to hold hands. Maybe it's okay to hug. Maybe it's okay to snuggle. So that when they're older, they're not so touch deprived that they just want to fuck everybody. So me and my friend, sorry the fan is on, but this is sporadic, so I'm not getting up to turn it off. I do care about the sound quality of my video, so hold on. Y'all see how I just leveled up right there? Old Lonnie would have been like, accept me as I am. My fan is on, it's hot, babe. Can I cool off and film a video? Can you respect me with that? Or are you gonna judge me? I should be hot for you. And then I was just like, hey, what is we doing here? Is we doing amateur hour? They already got to deal with your cotton mouth. They got to deal with the fan too. What's good, y'all? LoneeAppleton. I'm a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, posting videos with your community so we can grow, as well as supporting the community by putting a tip in the tip jar, shopping our merch, and picking up your copy of What's the Best That Can Happen at LoneeTaylorArt.com. I'm sitting here and talking to a friend, and we're talking about how, one, people keep things to themselves about what they're doing because, the fear of somebody praying for your downfall. But if what you're doing is divine, can someone truly pray against God's will over your life? What's more powerful? Just something to contemplate. I don't know the answer. I don't really know the answer to nothing. I just be theorizing. That's the fun of life. But what ifs of life? I told my husband last night, I was like, I'm happy you're not asking anyone for help during this season that we're going through, because I know for certain there's a lot of people who look at your life and do look at you enviously and are happy that you're down right now. And you don't know who those people are, and those people will never openly admit that they are those people. Therefore, if you turn and ask them for help, you have now given them something when you do come up to say, I was a part of their bounce back. So God is like, do this independently. Do this with me. Not with man, with me. I am responsible for your bounce back. Therefore, whatever happens, happens. Because it's supposed to happen. My friend said the old Lonnie and the old Dre can't go where we're going. Which means We have to experience such traumatic breaking down of our structure in order for us to be prepared to go where we're headed. I was like, damn, you preaching. She be spitting her that. She is me 20 years younger, and she just be spitting hot fire. I don't listen to too many people, but every message she sends to me, I be reading those messages looking for gold. I be like, da, 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 da. You know, when you find that person that feeds your soul, every time you hear them, you should be looking for gold. Every time you read their messages, you should be looking for gold. You want to know how to find good people. Surround yourself with people that feed your soul. Surround yourself with people that make you feel good, and in turn you make them feel good. And that is a circular energy that goes between your relationship. And whenever that energy stops, it's time to reevaluate. It's time to reconvene and say, hey, this no longer feels good. So either we evolve into this next space of this relationship, and this is in friendships and parenting, children dynamic, and spouse relationships, and all type of relationships. We always need to check in and do the work what's necessary in the current space that we're in. And if one person is unwilling to do the space and they want to stay where you were, then it's time to go. And that is exactly what happened in the one friendship that I made here on TikTok, where we had our final conversation, and I was like, I'm not okay with the space that this friendship is today. If we can go back to where this friendship was, then yes, I want to continue this friendship. This person was unwilling to give me yesterday's friendship, so it was unspoken. We both are okay with the ending of that friendship. And that's how we have strong relationships. As long as they are feeding our soul, not just satisfying our spirit, the moment they stop is the moment we stop. But the whole reason why I hopped on this is the other point that the young lady I was talking to made was, you know, people don't see you as you become. They see you as you were. And that's what all my other videos were about. But the point I wanted to add was, people sit and they laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. Yes, they sit and they laugh at you because you're constantly trying something. Look at Lonnie. Oh, she's an artist now. Oh, look at Lonnie. Lonnie, she's a ESL teacher now. Oh, look at Lonnie. She's an author now. Yes, did I introduce myself? I think I did. But if not, pick up the book. Oh, look at Lonnie, she has merch now. Oh, look at Lonnie, she's always doing something. And people are looking at me and they're laughing at me. And they're looking at my, this is for you, they're looking at my trying and failing as failures. No, they have to tell themselves something that makes them okay with their complacency. Because what they don't realize is, while they are judging me for always trying, they are measuring my always trying against their unwillingness to try. They are literally accepting whatever it is that has fallen into their lap, because very few of us purposefully manifest. They accepted whatever has fallen into their lap, and they're laughing at anyone else who tries. So it's not fear of success. It's not being afraid to fail. It's not caring so much about your peers' ideas and attitudes towards you that they prevent you from pursuing what you feel in your spirit. If you are willing to try and fail, you are fearless, because you don't care about nothing else but that yearning within inside you that is telling you to try. Lord knows I tried. And don't keep trying doing the same things. If you are not being led by spirit, but you are being led by pride to continue to try to make this one thing work, maybe this one thing is something that you are supposed to bone up on, but it is not the destination. I am not an artist, but my art will play a part in this. I am not an author, but my books will play a part in this. I am not any of these things that I've done, but I've done those things because they play a part. Some of us get caught up in the thing that we identify with, but that thing is just a piece, and we are delaying ourselves by staying attached to that thing. I spent thousands of dollars on saws to be an artist. Commissions available, DM me. I spent thousands of dollars of being a wood artist, and thank God my husband is so okay with me trying things that he's not like, no, we too invested in this, you gonna keep doing art. Because if he would have done that to me, I would not be here sitting here talking to you. If my husband was not enough open into his soul to allow my soul to search and to try, he would have pigeoned me whole and said, look, you have a degree, you have your license, you have all these different things, you've tried all of these different things, I've spent all of this money on your aspirations. Ain't that crazy? We had the thousands of dollars to buy the saws and the season of the art, and now I don't even have the money to buy the wood. It's not the season. That was a message for somebody, and feel free to tip the jar. But at least you're willing to try, because those who succeed are those who try. I reiterate, those who succeed are those who are willing to try. Those who could give a fuck less about peer opinion and being laughed at. Let them laugh, as you laugh all the way to your fulfillment. Not all the way to the bank, all the way to your fulfillment. The reason why you're on this earth, what feeds your soul, that's where you're laughing to. So, keep trying. Do not pigeon your hole into one aspect. Yes, you do that amazingly well. Go find something else that you do amazingly well as well. And as you learn how to do that amazingly well, the teachers will come, and that lets you know that is one of your things. People will come to support you. You'll know that's one of your things. I've done many things, but the places that people came to support me, art and this right here. Keep trying, y'all. Let them keep laughing.